In the cold light of dawn, the city of St. Petersburg shimmered in the distance, as if hovering over the Gulf of Finland. Nadia stood by the riverbank, a dark wool coat wrapped tightly around her as the wind toyed with her hair. The year was 1902, and the streets were just beginning to stir with early morning traders. The stillness of the river reflected her mind, both calm and chaotic, as her thoughts fluttered like leaves in a storm. She had always felt different, as if a shadow lingered at the edge of her consciousness, whispering words she could not quite understand. Today, though, something had shifted. The voice within her had grown louder, more insistent. A soft ripple of wind brushed against her cheek, carrying with it the scent of salt water and damp earth. Nadia glanced at the bridge arching across the river, its iron framework strong, unyielding. Why can't I be like that, she thought, gripping the hem of her coat, her fingers trembling with a quiet unrest she had never shared with anyone. Her thoughts, like the river, flowed freely but unpredictably, sometimes calm, other times rushing with the force of an unseen storm. Beside her, Elena appeared, her lifelong friend and the only person who seemed to understand the chaos within Nadia's mind. With her delicate French features and soft eyes, Elena had a presence that soothed even the most turbulent of emotions. Today, however, she remained quiet, observing Nadia with a watchful gaze, as if sensing the internal struggle. "Look at the water, Nadia," Elena said softly, stepping closer. "It moves gently, like the thoughts you let drift by. They come, they go, but they never define you." Nadia's eyes fixated on the ripples, her mind slowly releasing the tension she had carried for so long. The wind seemed to fade, replaced by a soft hum, almost like a melody, and the distant sounds of St. Petersburg began to blur, leaving only the rhythm of the river's flow. "You've always been strong," Elena continued, her voice growing softer, more melodic. "But strength doesn't always mean control. Sometimes it means letting go, surrendering to the flow of life, just like the river." As the words drifted into Nadia's consciousness, her breath deepened and the weight on her chest lightened, as if the world around her had begun to dissolve. Her body swayed gently, in tune with the water's movement, her eyes now half closed. Time seemed to slow, the lines between her thoughts and the world around her blurring until they no longer mattered. "Close your eyes, Nadia. Feel the coolness of the air on your skin, the steady beat of your heart," Elena whispered, her words weaving a tapestry of calm. "Breathe in, and as you do, let the stillness settle within you. Breathe out, and release everything that no longer serves you." Nadia's body obeyed without resistance. With every breath, the voice that had plagued her for so long began to soften. Elena's words wrapped around her like a protective cocoon, each one pulling her deeper into a state of relaxation. As she continued to breathe, her mind drifted further from the noise and closer to the center of calm that existed deep within her. "Notice how your thoughts begin to slow," Elena murmured. "You don't need to hold on to them. Let them pass by like clouds in the sky or ripples in the river. The voice, too, can be just another ripple, another cloud." Nadia's brow unfurrowed. The voice within her, the one that had always been so persistent, grew quieter, becoming nothing more than a distant echo. She was no longer at the mercy of its erratic whispers. Instead, she stood at the riverbank, watching them float by, detached, unconcerned. The sun, still low in the sky, beginning to cast a golden hue across the river's surface. The light shimmered and danced, much like Nadia's thoughts, now fluid and calm. The warmth spread through her body, from her chest down to her fingertips, grounding her in the present. She could feel the smooth stone beneath her feet, the gentle rustle of her coat in the breeze. and the soft sounds of water lapping against the shore. Elena's voice became an anchor. Imagine your mind as a vast garden, Nadia. Every thought is a seed, every emotion a flower. Some bloom brightly, others wither and fade, but all are part of the garden. And now you have the power to tend to it, to nurture what brings you peace, and to release what no longer serves you. In her mind's eye, Nadia saw it, the garden of her soul. It was vast, endless, with flowers of every kind, each representing a memory, a feeling, a thought. Some were wilting, overtaken by weeds, but others were vibrant, bursting with color, their petals open to the sun. She began to walk through it, touching each one, feeling its texture, its energy. The weeds, the dark corners of her mind, no longer frightened her. She understood them now. They were simply overgrown parts of her soul, waiting to be cleared away. As she walked deeper into the garden, Nadia found a small, twisted tree at the center. Its branches were gnarled, its leaves sparse. The voice, the one that had haunted her for so long, seemed to live there, hidden among the dark bark and twisted roots. You faced this tree before, Elena's voice guided her, but now you understand it. It's not your enemy, it's a part of you, a part that needs healing, understanding. You have the power to change it, to make it grow in a new direction. Nadia approached the tree, her heart heavy but steady. As she reached out to touch the bark, she felt a surge of warmth spread from her fingertips. The voice, the one that had always controlled her, now felt small, insignificant. She understood that it had been her own fear, her own uncertainty, that had given it power. And now, with every breath, she released that fear. As she watched, the tree began to change. Its branches straightened, its leaves grew full and green, and the gnarled roots sank deeper into the earth, finding nourishment. The voice grew quieter still, until it was nothing more than a faint whisper lost in the wind. Elena's voice returned soft and comforting. You see now, Nadia, you've always had the strength within you, the power to heal. You've tended to your garden, and now it flourishes. The voice no longer holds sway over you. You are free. Nadia took a deep breath, feeling the lightness within her. The garden, once overrun, now bloomed with new life. The voice, once so loud, had become a mere echo, easily dismissed. She stood tall, her shoulders relaxed, her heart open. You've come a long way, Nadia, Elena said, her tone soothing, yet firm. But this is only the beginning. You can return to this place whenever you need. The strength you found here, the peace, it's always within you. Nadia nodded, her eyes still closed, feeling the truth of Elena's words deep within her. She had found peace, and more importantly, she had found herself. And now, Elena whispered, her voice soft but powerful, you know that this peace, this strength is not just a fleeting moment. It's a part of you, always within reach. You can call upon it whenever you need, guiding your thoughts, your emotions, with calm and clarity. You are in control. You are safe. You are free. The warmth of the sun, the coolness of the breeze, the steady rhythm of the river, all of it remained with Nadia as she slowly opened her eyes, feeling more centered, more grounded than ever before. The path to healing was clear, and she knew without a doubt that she had the power to walk it. You are in control of your mental health, your emotional well-being, Elena said, the final words sinking deep into Nadia's mind. Whenever you need, you can return to this place of peace. You are always safe within yourself. And with that, Nadia smiled, the weight lifted from her soul, and for the first time in years, she felt truly